What's up, guys? Nightingale here, and welcome back to another update notice. Today we are covering the 9.1 update notice. Today is going to be a longer one according to looking through this beforehand, so do make sure to check out the timestamps below, as we will have everything listed out that is in the update notice down below. First off, Twitch chat, go ahead and say hello to YouTube, and YouTube, say hello to Twitch chat. Now, I've noticed some of y'all been saying hello to YouTube, so this is me telling Twitch chat they've been saying hello. I've been forgetting to tell you guys, but they've been saying hello to you all. So, yeah, let's go ahead and jump on into this to see what Chroma Dominial has for us today. So let's see here. Dominial's this week's update for Thursday, September 1st. Okay. I'm making sure that my queue's not off. Alright, we're good. Is Twitch chat not showing up? Twitch chat is not showing up. Hold on. Twitch chat. That's weird. Is Streamlabs broken? We interrupt this important broadcast to say Twitch chat is broken. Well, they are saying hello, I promise you. It's not just a blank box up there. They are definitely saying hello. Proof is right there. They're saying hello to you guys. I don't know if y'all can see that, but they're saying hello. All right, back to the actual video. So yeah, unfortunate technical difficulties for today, but they are saying hello. All right, so first up, today is going to be the Grace of Growth update. So Grace of Unity got a rename, and now they're calling it Grace of Growth. So for those of you who've been following along and asking about when is that going to be showing up, the answer is now. All right, so how to enter Clear 1010 Shrieking Hall Episode 1. So beat the first chapter, or the first episode completely. How to play. Register a hero. When certain conditions are met, the menu will be unlocked stage by stage, and one of the heroes in the progression can be registered and applied for the set growth status. Status growth will be applied to level, grade, awakening, and skill enhancement. If the hero has already attained a higher growth than what is being granted, the status will be applied after pairing the growth status among heroes. If the total number of skill enhancement is equal, it will apply as the skilled enhancement information you set. You can register a hero immediately after unlocking the previous stage if you own a hero and the condition that meet the condition before the update. However, you cannot unlock the stage before unlocking all the previous stages. You cannot register an ingredient heroes, a 2-star grade hero or lower, or a Moonlight Blessing hero you choose, whose missions have not yet been completed. All right, so that means the 2-star memes and all that stuff cannot be done here, and your Moonlight Blessing can't be forced 6 stars due to its quest. So the UI is not what I expected it to look like, but cool, it's here. So what are the requirements, and here's how you go about it. So for stage 1, you will it will take it 5-star level 50. How to unlock the Grace of Growth system, clear episode 11010. Stage 2, 5-star 50, 5-star awakened plus 3. Own 3 level 50 heroes. Pretty simple to get to. All right, stage 3, level 60, 6-star awakened plus 6. Own 3 level 60 heroes. In stage 4, 6-star awakened, level 60 plus 12, owning a 5-star grade hero with fully enhanced skills. Got it. All right, so registered heroes cannot be transmitted or stored in the waiting room. Heroes receiving lead hero buff in story cannot be registered in the Grace of Growth. Okay, that's interesting. Heroes' original stats will be displayed when entering details screen. Okay. Such as skill enhance, level up, and awaken. Memory, imprint, and promotional hero screens. Applied stats from the Grace of Growth will be displayed on screens such as management, equipment, where it shows the stats for the actual battle. The original stats of the hero will be displayed when using Potion of Ascension. The registered hero can acquire experience and friendship according to the original hero status when completing battle or dispatch missions. You can equip exclusive equipments if the hero is registered is 5-star awakened or higher by the Grace of Growth. Exclusive equipments will also be unequipped when you withdraw hero from the Grace of Growth. Specialty change heroes with the Grace of Growth effect can complete specialty change quests. Okay. Heroes registered by the Grace of Growth cannot be used for arena defense, guild war defense, world boss supporter, or world boss team. If the hero is already being used for above, it cannot be registered in the Grace of Growth. The Grace of Growth effect cannot be used in Ancient Inheritance. Well, it's because it's better than this. Actually, fun fact, it's better than the Grace of Growth. Why would we want it? All right, hero withdrawal. This grinds my gears to no end. You will not be able to register the next hero for the next 72 hours after withdrawing. You can skip the remaining wait time by using Sky Stones. What in the actual crap is this? Okay, so we're going to talk about this for just a second, because I saw this when they did when I saw the little preview for this. We've talked about this a little bit. This is actual crap. The number one person in the game who needs this system does not need to be held by the balls for 72 hours to put in a new hero. They don't know the game. They don't understand the systems. They don't know what's good or not good. 24-hour cooldown is completely acceptable here. There's no reason for this crap to be 72 hours. And if you're saying it's for veterans, veterans already have 80% of their crap level 60 6-star awaken the second that new unit walks out. They're established. This is just to say, I want to try this out, but I don't really need it. So the 72 hours kind of makes sense for them. As a content creator, it's also crap, because then that means I can't jump to the next video. I've now got to wait 3 days to talk about the next thing. Is it that big of a deal? No. It's 720 Sky Stones, which is expensive to reset it, but why the heck is this here? This is a new player system. This is meant to get you guys instantly gearing something up once you've got some stuff to where you can get that 4th unit that might help you out. This shouldn't be held by a 72-hour timer. Now, sure, new players are going to hang on to that unit probably a lot longer than I would, because I would do said test and then be like, all right, the unit sucks, pull it out, and I stop using it. Or I put it in and go, yeah, the unit's great, let me finish it off. Let me actually build it. It's stupid. This was designed literally for new players, and you're screwing over the one person that needs this system. So, as an advocate and an ambassador for new players, fix this crap. 24 hours. Heck, I even gave you guys a great idea on stream the other day. Here's a better system for you. This way it's a compromise. Let's reduce it to 48 hours in total. But it locks you in 24 hours minimum on putting the unit in there. It has to stay in for a minimum of 24 hours. All right? So there's 24 hours in the system. Now, let's do the other half, which is it's a 24-hour cooldown. Now, congratulations, you've technically done kind of the same thing, but you've just locked it in to where they can't put it in 10 minutes later, pull it out, start their new thing. I think that's fair. A 24-hour lock-in and a 24-hour lockout. And it's kind of accomplishing the same thing they're wanting here. Enough about the rant, let's move on to the other stuff. All right, next up, number 2, Moonlight Theater. Neither God nor devil exists. Neither God nor devil exists. So the story the story of Moonlight Heroes in Another World, the first episode of Moonlight Theater is here. You will need to beat Chapter 2, Chapter 10. Basically, beat the entire second episode. Twisted Core. You're going to have to beat Strays. The way you're going to beat Stray or Incomplete Faustus, you're going to need Roanna, or you're going to need a high-end friend DPS that can nuke it. That's how you guys beat that. I get this question all the time. It's Roanna, or it's a really awesome friend DPS that can blow that thing up. That's how you beat him. Okay. So neither God nor devil exist information. The first episode of the Moonlight Theater is called Neither God Nor Devil Exist, which is staged in Fallen Land. It consists of 14 episodes in total. You can play them on normal stages and story stages. All Moonlight Theater will be processed as NPC battles and do not provide any stage clear rewards. All right. The first episode will be available for free, and watching the next episode immediately will cost theater tickets. After watching the previous episode, the next episode will be available for free after 7 days. You can watch it without using tickets. You cannot skip the Moonlight Theater stories. All right, the cast board, you can receive cast rewards if you own the heroes that appear in the story. Cast rewards are obtainable once per hero. So that will be interesting. It's free mystics to those who do own the said units. And then theater, ticket allows you to view mystical stories. It emits a strange energy as it came from a different world. Watch, purchase 500,000 gold. Holy crap. And cast board and cast reward. Okay, so you get them as rewards as well. Illustrations, you can acquire up to a total of 3 illustrations by clearing each episode, and they'll be available in the Moonlight Theater. Number 3, hero UI improvements. Hero CP, friendship, and hero descriptions will be moved to the detail screen, and the expand upon CP will be removed, and detail stats will be permanently displayed. Also, for those of you who are just wanting to know, CP means nothing in this game. Please don't justify it as how well your units are built, because it's misleading. So just because you see that big number or a number doesn't mean your units are built good or bad. What actually means is where those stats are. So now you can kind of get a better idea. All right. Hero list. When clicking a button, the list of heroes you own will be displayed in a full screen, which will be available on both main and detail screen. I think that is chaotic as everything, and I would hate to look at my list like this. Please keep it in this nice, organized list like this. But I can kind of get it for, hey, show me what you have built. Cool. That's kind of cool for that. Favorite heroes. Thank you. Favorite hero. Wait, hold on. Favorite heroes will be displayed with the favorite icon and will be displayed at the top of the hero list. The favorite icon cannot be used for dispatch, memory imprint, transmit, and ancient inheritance. The favorite function cannot be used in dispatch, memory imprint, transmit, and ancient inheritance. I think it's saying that if they're favorited, you can't use them in ancient inheritance. I hope that's not what I'm... Okay, that's going to be weird if that is it. All right, skill tree. The skill tree overview pop-up will be displayed. The skill tree button will be displayed for specialty change heroes, available heroes, and specialty change heroes after unlocking the specialty change. So now you won't have to go to Awaken to find that, because you'd be shocked at actually how many people missed that in the very beginning of the game, because it's hidden under Awaken originally. Now they'll know it's there. And then this tells you what is going on with your units, what normal effects, and what has been enhanced with it, which is cool. Skill tree UI improvements. Okay, so the skill tree item will display easier. The skill tree overview be set as function. So basically, they're just changing this around to make it a little bit easier to understand what's going on in here. The skill tree overview. The details hero will be available in standard and detailed screen. Some of the previous display menus will have their UIs improved, and the hero story menu will be added. So so details is the other side of it, which will show you more stuff. Let's see here. It's got the give gift, the hero story, and what their specialty is. Okay, that's kind of cool. Filtering added. Alrighty, this is probably the best part of the update so far. Filtering function can hide friendship 10 and favorited heroes. Nice. This is going to be huge for me. I'm sorry, because when I'm trying to find who is not friendship 10, this is going to make my life so much easier, because so many of my units are friendship 10. All right, other hero rating function will be moved to the main screen. Great, that's going to give people so many more options to troll. The bulk promotion button will be displayed as inactive if you don't have any heroes that can be bulk promoted. Rotate screen button will be added to view the full body image and the hero landscape mode as well. Nice. So finally, you can not have to sit there and go, When looking at it. And then you can no longer use the detail bulk transmission, bulk promotion screen from the area, arena, defense team, and hero screen. All right, number 4. Equipment UI improvements. Equipment details pop-up screen. The modify button from the equipment details pop-up screen will be removed and will now let you move to inventory instead. If the equipment is enhanced to maximum, the modify and reforge buttons will be displayed. Nice. That's going to be great. The modification material button will be removed, and the list of modification gems will be permanently displayed if there are materials that meet the condition. It looks like the conditions are if the equipment is not level 85, or if it is not eligible for Reforge, the Reforge button will not be displayed, and modification gems will not be displayed if you do not have matching modification gems. Hey, while we're here and just talking about, UI improvements and things that people actually want, it'd be great, Smilegate, is if you could put the ghosted version of your modification gems in that menu so that you can click it and see what your values are to see if it's even worth you going to go craft that thing, and not having to use third-party programs or potentially, if you have something that kind of fits. So if you're kind of looking at like an HP, defense, attack stat, you can use one of those or an ER. But when it's like you want to look at your crit damage, but you don't have any crit damage ones, and you kind of want to see, what would this be? That would be fantastic so that we don't have to go look elsewhere to see what that value is. Just throwing that out there while we're talking about quality of life in this. You're welcome. Okay, next up. Number 5. Episode 4-8S, Board Win Plateau. The day of the Four Wicked Sisters has been, the four Wicked Sisters have been separated for a long time finally meet. However, Venna, whatever her name will be, did not show up at the place where they were supposed to meet. The 3 sisters found this strange and headed to the human village where Venna stays. They meet Arunka, or however you say her name, the ruler of the prairie, on their way, and unexpectedly accompany her. All right, so how to enter? You'll need to complete episode 4, chapter 8, S3, Reunion Wild. Map layout will look like this, and your usual stuff of, we're just gonna skip over this because this video is so long already. Your conditions will be, your unlock conditions will be clear stage 8S6B, Harmony Fields, how to use. It's your normal menu that you have every single week, or every single story. Your Gold Transmit, your Moligori, your one-off Catalyst, and stuff like that. Awaken Adin. Adin is getting her ice form now. Clearing all the missions in 8S will award players the Serene Purity Adin. No, it's not a Wyvern unit. It's ice, but it's not a Wyvern unit. All right, so which brings us to number 6, Awaken Adin, Serene Purity Adin. Adin's going to ice, and let's find out what they're changing here. So, her passive now reads, when an ally with the highest attack starts their turn, gains 1 focus after starting the caster's turn when the focus is full, consumes all focus and activation Glacial Strike. Glacial Strike attacks all enemies with a 50% chance to decrease defense for 2 turns, grants Torrent to the ally with the highest attack. Torrent is, after attacking allies with a basic skill, if it is a single target attack, deals damage proportional to the damage dealt. Torrent cannot be dispelled after attacking. Okay. And then Frozen Winter Cut attacks the enemy repeatedly with a 75% chance to decrease speed for 2 turns and increases the speed of the caster for 2 turns. All right, Awaken Adin. Completing all Awaken Adin missions in Episode 4, Chapter 8S will unlock the Elemental Alteration function Ice, and Holy Flame Adin can alter her element to become an Ice Elemental Hero, Serene Purity Adin. Unlock Adin's will be displayed in Awaken Adin. Alrighty. So, next up, Element Alteration for Adin. You will be able to consume her currency, which will change her from earth to ice. And that currency is here, and it will work either way from fire or ice. Her skill tree is being changed over a little bit to justify her specialty change, is basically what it is. Her runes are health runes. She's getting 15 health, 5 speed, 20 effectiveness, damage to ankle cut by 10. With suffering attack that targets all allies, decreases damage suffered by 20%. Ankle cutter increases combat readiness. Glacial damage dealt of glacial strike. Crit chance of all allies by 7%. Ankle cutter increases combat readiness of the ally with the highest attack. Guard rune, when using Frozen Winter Cut, has a 100% chance to dispel 1 debuff from the caster. And the ally with the, except for the caster with the highest attack. Okay, moving on. Number 7, 5-star hero. This is the new ML hero. Commander Pavel is here. Hooray! Another new ML5. All right, so we're just gonna skip over all of that and jump down to here. He is a light Taurus Ranger. All right, so ML Pavel. Let's see here. How sloppy. Attacks the enemy with a gunblade with a 65% chance to decrease attack for 1 turn, and that is up to 75% and just damage dealt. All right, his passive, which is very skewed and broken, which they need to fix that art. Obstacle elimination. At the start of the first battle, gains 60 fighting spirit. After an ally, except for the caster, makes a critical hit, gains 20 fighting spirit. And when fighting spirit is full, consumes all fighting spirit and activates Begone. The effect is not activated by a counterattack, dual attack, or extra attack. Begone increases attack of the caster for 2 turns, attacks all enemies by firing a gun before increasing combat readiness of the caster by 50%. All right, and then his Die You Fly, Awakening, which nobody cares about the before Awakening. Attacks the enemy with a pistol when the enemy is not a elite or boss monster. Damage sharing effects are ignored when the caster's attack is greater than the target's attack. Penetrates the target's defense when penetration rate increasing proportional to the difference up to a maximum of 70%. This is basically mini Strays' S3. And then you can decrease the cooldown by 2 turns with 10 souls, and there you go. That's ML Pavel in a nutshell. Now, I don't know if it's going to stand true, but according to what people have found through the leaky pipes, his S3 multipliers are kind of trash. So wait till it comes in game and see if it's a typo. All right, next up. Number 8. Seeing his face there just actually irks me. 3 new exclusive equipments are here. First off, Commander Model Leica. So she is now getting, she's getting a speed one, which will be actually pretty nice. So her exclusive equipment is Supporting Fire, increases combat readiness of the ally with the highest attack instead of a random ally when using Supporting Fire. That's kind of cool. Increases volley fires, sleep effect chance, and increased damage dealt by volley fire. So pretty much it's Supporting Fire. Roaming Warrior Leo is yet again getting a buff of some sort. They are trying to make this poor dude actually good, but they just can't let him die. This is like beating a dead horse at this point. But here we go. Here is his chance. They're going to give him a speed variation. Okay. So, Fire Slingshot increases Fire Slingshot decrease attack effect by 10%, has a 30% chance to activate Fire Shock Bomb as an extra attack against a random enemy when using Go Raku, and increases effectiveness of the caster by 2 turns when using Go Raku. So it sounds like it's probably Go Raku number 2 is probably what it's going to end up being. Alrighty, and Furious. I'm going to say this just right here and now. Why in the heck is he getting an exclusive equipment? And why in the heck is he not getting effectiveness as his exclusive equipment? Hello, that would be like the most gigabrain thing they could have done. Cut down their effectiveness, just allow them to go into straight speed, basically, and ta-da. That would have been perfect. But Furious is a damage dealing unit, I guess? Question mark? All right, so Quick Draw. Increases Quick Draw's burn chance by 25%. Fatal Bullet. Restrict the target for 2 turns when using Fatal Bullet. Okay, never mind. I know exactly why they did this. Fatal Bullet has a 75% chance to decrease hit chance for 2 turns when using Fatal Bullet. All right, so they're making him a Katie's unit. They're allowing him to do Katie's. So Restrict will allow him to go into Katie's one-shots, or if you, well, you still need the attack buff there. Well, it works for some, but basically it's gonna, Restrict will help out, and especially, this actually could help out people who are farming Banshee. You know what? The more I think about it, okay, all right. This is more of a new player thing. Okay. While I'm still a little ticked that he got a exclusive equipment, I'll applaud him for that, because at least Restrict is going to help out the new player with Banshee and Katie's, so... And Fatal Bullet's the defense break, so... I'm pretty sure that's the defense break. Or is it quick draw? It's been so long since I used Furious, I forgot. Hold on, I've got the game up right here. I want to make sure, so I'm not sitting here just talking out my butt. It is... No, quick draw is totally the S... Or Fatal Bullet is totally the S3. Okay, so, yeah. You now can restrict the Banshee turn 1 with him, and if you screw up for whatever reason, you don't one-shot it completely, it's not going to do all sorts of crazy crap. So that could technically now be your new defense breaker for Banshee. I'm not even mad, because now you can target Restrict. It's better Leo for that. Okay. Furious? It's a draw. It's a draw today. Not happy you're getting that, but I'm happy you're getting that. All right, so it'll cost the normally 4 to Wisdom Gazes. Cool. All right, number 9. A common 4-star artifact will be added. Prelude to a new era will be added. Celebrates the new era with a cannon salute when attacking. If the target's health is 50%. I'm sorry. What? Damage dealt increased by 20%. This artifact's effect remains the same regardless of its level. I'm sorry, they just gave you a Portrait of Savior that does not need to be maxed up to do the damage. New players, if you're starting, make sure you get this artifact, and you're going to put this on your starting unit, your starting AoE farmer, because you don't have to level an artifact to do damage right now. You can acquire this artifact. Oh, that's brutal. I just realized that means you're not getting the EXP artifact or the friendship artifact. I'm really sorry. I don't think you're getting that now. I have to go look, but I don't think you're getting that friendship or EXP artifact. If you're getting this, I mean, still, it's kind of cool that they're giving away a free portrait. So in case you guys are new and you're wondering what I'm talking about with Portrait of Savior is from the Guilty Gear collab. I farmed up like 5 of these things to have on hand. Some people have many more than me, but I farmed 5, and this basically does the same thing without having to be leveled up. It's kind of cool. Number 10. But wait, there's more. The boss rotation will be changed. Hopeless, destructive, and brutal. Let's see here. So it's brutal, blooming, and pain. All right, so it's fire, grass, and light expos. Will start tomorrow. Hooray! I get to go farm Katie's materials like it's nobody's business. Let's see here. Number 11. Coin shop item list renewal. It's Tenebria and Mort for the Covenant coin whale shop, and the Galaxy coin whale shop is Bellion and Ambitious Tywin. Nice. Okay, number 12. Okay, so I'm going to just briefly mention this, and we're going to talk about this later. Edward's getting a buff, and Edward's getting a buff. Moving on, other improvements and adjustments. Shop packs will be Like I said, we'll talk about that later in the video. Rank 20. So basically, nobody cares because this is all whale crap that most of you are going to be doing. That's probably 50 or $100 probably for that thing. Shield, let's see here. What is going on? Lilius's shield foundation will be added. Arunca, Lua, and Ahmed will be added to the 5-star hero. Rand's reputation. Dual attack is triggered. 5-star Edward Elric, Rise and World Arena will be fixed. Seal effect will not be applied. For some 5-star Xeno Star armor will be fixed. Skill issue due to Mildred passive Senya Spaz will be fixed. Y'all can, the size of some monsters in episode 4 will be adjusted. I think I've seen that. People linking that. Just quickly scanning through. You guys can read this because I don't want to waste your time. If something pops out, I will read it. AP Exchange NPC, world map, zooming button, okay. 7, pain hell difficulty will not be counted towards all achievement. Will not counted towards all achievements. Battle. 11 new songs will be added. Congratulations, your Epic 7 Spotify is now working better. How to unlock connections, UI improvements. There we go. Episode 1, Chapter 1-2, so barely playing the game. You will have a new recruit thing will be unlocked, and now your connection, Moonlight Blessing, and specialty change will be all under one new thing. Kind of cool. Waiting room. Improvements, number of maximum heroes in the waiting room will be increased to 300. Equipment storage improvements. The maximum equipment inventory slots will be increased to 700. Oh, hey, wait. Don't you remember them saying they can't increase it more than 500 because they would have to create a whole new screen? Bullshit. Sorry. I had a little bit of a cough in my throat from, the, amount of crap that they had spoken prior a year ago. New and returning player benefits, free 70 comments will now be to all new and returning players. It will be changed from 1 to 10 days for 1 to 10 for 7 days, and summon covenant icons will be changed to the following icons during the event period. Cool. That's good. And issue word overlap, mystic summons and moonlight. Okay. And quickly scanning. Nothing looks like that. Anything y'all need to know. All right. Moving on. Next up is the Guild War Conquest season closing information. So enjoy your mystics while it lasts because they are, you're about to reset and go back down to earning your small penance for completing Guild Wars. I don't know why they don't just keep it max while this off season or just start the next darn season up. But this ramping up and ramping down crap is stupid. Let us just get back at our mystics, man. But that will be on the 16th and 17th of September. And then the preseason information, they'll let us know what's going on. Nobody's going to care, and it's going to be a bunch of memes for the month-long preseason. All right, next up, you're probably wanting to know, what is the password to the chest? What is in the box? 3 leaves and 300,000 gold, and your code is ML Theater. All right, so this is that point in that video where I said, hey, wait a minute, we're going to come back and talk about it in a minute. You know, that whole Edward thing? Surprise. Okay. You know, all of you guys that have, you know, patiently watched my YouTube videos or just skipped right here, and remember the last time I talked about Edward and I said that he was a good unit? He wasn't great. He wasn't bad. And, you know, some of you guys were saying how stupid I was in the comments and you're talking about how OP he is. I would just like to point out the fact right now, if he's so OP, why the heck is he getting a buff? I'm sorry. He's getting a buff 1 week after he got released. So he was so OP, he needed a buff. Yes, I'm talking to you guys that made those comments. You said he was so OP, he's getting buffed. Kinda says he wasn't OP. So, there's a couple issues that I'm mad with here, but we're not gonna go into that in the video. But basically, in short, they can do this for a limited collab unit, but they can't do this for a unit that just got released that desperately needs some help. because they don't care, because it's in their game already. This is somebody they're making money off of because they paid to be in the game, or they're paying to be in the game. Works both ways, by the way. And they're going to fix this. So let's go ahead and jump on into this. Hello, heirs. This is Epic 7. We would like to inform you that the 5-star Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood collaboration hero, Edward Elric, will undergo a balance adjustment 1 week after he's released. Initially, Edward was designed to effectively neutralize enemies who apply debuffs frequently. However, upon reviewing many comments, aka a small 1% of the people who actually complain in this game, and suggestions from our heirs related to people who actually spent money. Let me translate this into stupid for you. So, reviewing the many comments, the 1% of the game of people who actually complain, and suggestions from the heirs, which is their top 5 content creators, related to our hero's usability after it's released. The results of internal data and the live conflict we confirmed that the hero's utilization did not meet the level we expected in its design stage. AKA, this is why you need a PTR. Accordingly, we will inform you that we will have a balance adjustment for the 5-star Edward Elric below. Unless there is a rerun, collaboration limited heroes cannot be acquired after the current drop rate up period ends. So we decided to apply the balance adjustment within the drop rate up period. We apologize for any inconvenience and asking for your understanding. Now look, I'm okay that they're doing this while he's being run, because normally they don't buff limited heroes until, and especially collab ones, unless they're getting run again. So, I'm cool that they're doing this, but what this also says is you can do this for every other unit that you release that has an issue. If there's something wrong with their kit, we don't need to wait 6 months for them to get on the next large-scale balance patch. This shows that you guys can make very quick and very important decisions and buff something or nerf something, shockingly, very quickly. And it can come in, it can be effective. We should be able to get weekly or bi-weekly balance changes that just minutely change things to help things out. So this shows you can do this. It's you choose not to. And I'm calling you out on your crap here for this. It can be done. You choose not to. All right, so what is actually happening to Edward here? So he's changing his passive to, after being attacked, the caster has a debuff, dispels 1 debuff, and activates Rise. Rise can only be activated once per turn. Cool. Rise attacks all enemies with ground thorns, dispelling 1 buff and inflicting a random debuff for 2 turns. Before now, increasing combat readiness by 20%. Damage dealt increases proportional to the caster's max health. And they're also showing that they have increased damage dealt. So let's continue reading on. First, the cooldown of equivalent exchange will only be applied to Rise. The change will help him deal with enemies who can inflict multiple debuffs. Secondly, the increased combat readiness effect will be added to Rise. Rise will increase combat readiness by 20% so that he can use his skills more frequently and contain enemies more effectively, as he can take his turn faster using Rise. Lastly, Rise will deal increased damage, as Rise has powerful effects for dispelling one of the enemy's buffs and inflicting a debuff for 2 turns. Its damage was set relatively low. However, it has been confirmed that it has a low influence against enemies who inflict debuffs frequently. Due to his low damage and how it inflicts random debuffs, therefore we will increase its damage. AKA, it was hitting like al dente pasta, and they now want it to hit like a megaton nuke dropped from the top-end stealth bombers. Because we can't have nice things, we have to have extremely OP things. We'll see what actually ends up happening. The balance adjustment for Edward will be applied during the 9.1 update. We expect Edward Elric to be used in various content with the balance adjustment. Once again, we apologize for how the balance adjustment is applied during the drop rate up period. We'll continue our best. Just ignore that line because it's full of crap anyway. All right, so that is everything we wanted to cover. We're now going to open up the timer for, since this was a longer one, I will give you guys 10 minutes, but with determining how things go for this video, we're going to set it for 10 minutes, and I may cut it short depending on what's going on. Let's go ahead and turn follower only mode off. There we go. All right, so make sure to @Nightingale1176. We'll be answering questions in the order that they are received. YouTube, just remember this is broken. They can't, you guys can't see the questions today. Maybe I can fix that. Hold on. Maybe I can help you guys out. Maybe I can help you out. I got an idea. Here we go. I'm just going to kick it over to this, and you guys are going to hang out here on my desktop today. Hooray. All right, so there you go. So, there you go. We are really small now, because this is a 4K monitor. All right, so we had a lot going on in the update notice, and it is... There's a lot here, so... Get your questions in. We'll answer them the best we can. YouTube, if they don't end up asking your question, make sure you hit us up in the comment section below. We'll do our best to try to help you guys out and get your questions answered as well. So let's pop back here. That's Edward's thing. Oh yeah, wait, here we go. All right. How big is the patch? Have no idea. So when Ed activates equivalent exchange, he will self-cleanse fully or 1 debuff. It still is the 1 debuff. He will dispel the one, he's not dispelling everything. He still dispels one, he still dispels 1 buff, but he can activate, every time he's attacked, he will dispel 1 debuff. So you have to basically pick and choose when you hit him. The thing that's going to come down to is basically it's now just pick when you hit him and blow him up. It's what it comes down to. Be very careful when you attack him and go from there. So, yeah, Ed is... It's better, but it's going to come down to the damage, I think, will be more thing. Do you think Ed will be top tier after the buff? No. I think he'll still be good. I don't think it'll make him... Yeah, as Display just said in chat, Seal still destroys him, which has always been the issue. Anything that has a passive like this, you just seal it and then he dies. So, but the issue that comes in with the passive is every time he's attacked, he dispels 1 and puts 2 buffs up. So you have to be very careful when you hit him. Can you plus 15 a unit that gets the grace? No, I think it's going to be plus 12 in the Grace of Unity. How much of a joke is the anniversary? Considering it's anniversary and you're getting a free portrait, and I'm assuming you're getting, I think we've been talking about it already, that we're getting a selector at the end of the RGB selector at the end of the anniversary. It's a normal anniversary. So favorite heroes can be taken, can be taken, just not able to be assigned through favorite. Or are they completely excluded from... we have no idea. I think it's stupid if you favorite a hero and you're using those heroes, and if that's a condition that they can't join Ancient Inheritance, sounds like you need to fix your crap before the end of, before the beginning of the next Ancient Inheritance, so that favorited heroes, you're not having to sit there and go unfavorite 15 heroes that you constantly use so that you can put them in Ancient Inheritance. What's the point of a favorite button if you can't have them used in Ancient Inheritance? I understand the Grace of Unity thing, because it's better, Ancient Inheritance is better than Grace of Unity. So that makes sense. I'm cool. The favorite thing is weird, and I'm hoping it's just a weird Korean translate issue that they can't speak English properly, so they mistranslate that, because it sounds a little weird. Why can't we use why can't we use a Grace of Unity hero in, or a favorited hero in Ancient Inheritance? why. That's just me. I think that's a little weird. But the system for this is cool. And the favorite thing I'm actually happy about. I love games that put the favorite system in there. Because in Seven Deadly Sins, it was able to get me in my like top 5. Well, actually for me, it ended up becoming, hey, let me flex all my Deannes at the top of my box. No, it was actually helpful for getting units up quick that you typically use. That's what she said. So with Furious EE, can he become a relevant Banshee 13? Yes. Actually, I think that will make him probably one of the better defense breakers in Banshee because of the restrict. That's great, because now you don't have to deal with the stages, and he's an ice unit. Cool. So Furious for the win. Like I said, I'm a little weirded out that he got an exclusive equipment, and I'm a little mad that it's attack and not effectiveness. But I'll say the restrict part actually changes it over, and I think they did a good job with that. That was actually cool. And also it'll work for Katie's 13, so he'll be a good defense breaker for that. But the issue's going to be damage, so you're going to have to get somebody in there who can hit pretty hard. It is ML Theater, by the way, and it'll be in this video as well. It does seem like the Grace of Growth doesn't grant plus 15 skill enhance for those who have it based on the original post a few days ago. But Lucy does restrict already, but Lucy doesn't apply defense break like Furious Dove does. And Lucy doesn't increase crit chance like Furious does. And he doesn't scream Awaken and glory to Awaken, and he's not a limited 3-star unit that only like a handful of veterans have and new players don't have, so Lucy means nothing to them. So congratulations, you're showing you are a veteran, not a new player. New players will need this, not you, who's been established for 3 years. Excuse me, day 1 account. So yeah, no, the Furious EE is pretty cool. Some decent quality of life changes overall in this. I'm pretty happy with seeing some of the things where they're going with some of the design changes and stuff like that. It's kind of nice to see where they're going there. The exclusive equipment's about time. This is probably pretty cool for a lot of new players. Yay, I get my Katie's mats, and congratulations, you guys probably need to be getting this. If you have the coins and haven't been doing and haven't spent them yet, I would not get this over this personally. This is pretty valuable. So we'll go ahead, and it seems like unless anybody's got, we'll call it last call now for questions. If anything doesn't roll in like the next 30 seconds, we will wrap up and start. We'll take on any other questions after this on stream. So we'll go ahead and just jump to this. So that's my queue. And now that's all broken. Hooray. Bring that here, bring that here. There we go. All right, so that's going to take care of everything for today. I really appreciate everybody coming and hanging out while we did the update video. It's a long one today, so get ready. It's a long watch for those. Well, you've already watched it if you made it here, or if you skipped, it's a long watch. But thank you guys so much. We'll try our best to help you guys out. Unfortunately, Twitch chat can't say goodbye, but you know what? You can say goodbye to Twitch chat. Just leave it in the, say goodbye to them in the comments section, and I will tell them tomorrow. You guys take care, enjoy, and we'll see you in the next one.